What's poppin'? Majic Mike in that mix right now on the Zoom. You know what I mean? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Majic with a J, Majic Mike. Like, share. We got my man right here in the Zoom interview, Flaco, one of Cap City's finest. What's going on, my G?
What's up, brother? What's up? You saying, G?
What are you saying, man? I love the background, man. You're over. Where are you at right now, man? It's a beautiful studio.
Yeah, we just in the booth right now, dog. We're working, you know?
Yeah,
Like
all right.
Yeah, man. Just putting that work in.
All right, so I'm just gonna tell the world a little bit about you. You're here in Cap City. You're a local artist. You know what I mean? You came out from West. You know what I mean? You've been all over the place. So let's just talk a little bit about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you grew up here in Ottawa, Canada.
Yeah, I grew up here when I was a youngin', yo, and I dipped to Detroit when I was grade 5 or sometime in the States. Then I was in BC in the West Coast. You know what I mean? That's where I started rapping when I was about 18. Only been back now for like maybe 12 years or something now, maybe. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Started in the West Coast, man. Started rapping when I was about 18. You know, got signed when I was 18, and then just been doing it ever since, bro.
All right. So, you know what I mean? This whole COVID-19 thing, you know what I mean? I'm just going to ask you straight up, how you been handling this? You know what I mean? As far as like being an artist and everything else like that. is that how you handle it? You putting your mask on?
That's how we handle it, B. That's how we do, my G. Come on, dog.
You're putting your Gucci mask on?
No, Louis. You got the Louis. It's Louis.
Oh, Louis. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't even hear you, man. You have to take that off.
Yeah, I got it out, bro. That COVID stuff, man, I don't know, man. It's crazy, dog. You know what I mean? For artists and stuff, it really messes us up because we can't do shows, you know what I mean? And we ain't getting paid for that. So, you know what I mean? Best time for us right now, the best thing I suggest every artist right now, man, is just where I'm at right now, man. Just put that work in while we can, you know what I mean? As soon as everything opens back up, boom, we're ready to go.
Okay, so you know what I mean, on my social media, Majic with a J, Majic Mike 7725, my Instagram. Those of you who've been following me and Flaco, and big ups to El Dollar. We had a video shoot, I think 3 weeks ago. You got a new track called She Know. Now tell us a little bit about this track right here.
Oh, bro, She Know, man. That's it's a big banger, summer banger. You know what I mean? It's for the mommies. You know what I'm saying? It was me, El Dollar, and my boy Capri. You know what I'm saying, bro? Wait till everybody hears this one, man. I know you heard it, bro. You know what I mean? But it's a banger, dog. And I got to give up mad respect to my man, my producer right here, Haji, man. You know, he blessed us with that one, too, you know?
Yeah,
Haji, say what up.
Yeah. Who's up in the building with you right now?
We got El Dollar over here, and we got my man Haji over here, man.
Big ups, man. El Dollar's getting a lot of promo, huh? Yeah, for real. So it feels good to have like strong people behind you, right? You feel this project's gonna be very successful? Because you got the ladies. Listen, you got the ladies in there. You got the cars. Thank you so much for letting me be in that video. You invited me on the set. I'm media anyways, right? Anything that's hot, I got to be at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Do you see this as a successful project right here?
I think so, bro. Honestly, bro, I didn't know what it was until I came in with it. Like, when I was in the studio, I laid my verse down. I only came in the studio with a verse. And I put the verse down, and then I had my boy Capri. He was on the couch, and when I get out the booth, he's like, yo, bro, I got something for this hook, you know? I'm like, all right, cool. Boom, just laid it down. Next thing you know, the hook just took off, bro. And then that's what Dollar was like, yo, man, like, this is actually a banger. Let's get it this time, you know what I mean? So I think it's going to work out big time, bro. I really do. And we got,
I love when we all come together. People, great minds. Big up the Knock Knock Beats. You know what I'm saying? He directed it. He had the drone in it and everything. That's dope. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, so, man, you definitely like it, man.
So, you know what I mean? What do you say about the hip hop scene here in Ottawa? You know what I mean? When we first met, I met you, I think, at Bourbon Room, right? At one of these shows I was hosting, you know what I mean? You were there and we clicked and, we've been talking since, right? And I think when we met, the hip hop scene, there's a lot of shows going on for one. But right now, I'm not really, there's a couple good artists, you know what I mean? But where do you see this hip hop thing going in Ottawa? Like, where do you see it, striving towards? And what do you think of the artists that are coming out of Ottawa?
Hit me with those questions, eh?
Yo, this is facts, my G, man. This is fact. I gotta get it.
Yeah, man. This scene and stuff, bro. Like, from everywhere I've been, man, I'll definitely say Ottawa is different. It's very different from the hip hop scene. It's, I don't know, got a little quiet. It's been quiet, we got a nice handful of artists, you know what I mean? Like, I know personally, at least 10 who are solid, you know what I mean? I hear there's a lot of artists in the city, man, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always hearing names here and there pop up and stuff, but I mean, I don't know, like, from where I've been everywhere, man, the city and the noise ain't, it's not popping, you know what I mean? Like it's different. I'll tell you that, man, it's different.
So why is it not popping? Why is it in? Because, you know, you can ask a next man, he'd probably be saying, yo, Ottawa's popping, man. I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Man,
But
yo, if you've been anywhere else besides Ottawa, man, then come holler at me. Feel me?
all right,
Man.
that's straight up right there, you know. And also, you know, you took a little break there for a minute. You know what I mean? You had a couple of tracks with Dan Paragraph, big ups to Dan Paragraph. And I mean, you took
Graph, man.
yeah, you took a little break right there. And tell us a little bit what happened. You got a new family now? What's going on there?
Yeah, no, man. Well, yeah, I got a family, bro. I've been out of family, you know. I got 3 gorgeous babies, beautiful wife, you feel me? But with Graph, we put out what 3, 4 tracks. You heard them. You heard majority of them.
Well, yeah, I'm the one breaking them in Cap City and worldwide, of course.
We started out. We were starting the EP, so we put out about 3 or 4 tracks. We had them like they're ready to go. You know, doing my thing. That's on all platforms right now. Go get that. But then after it just so happened like we were just gonna keep going at it. We putting out bangers, and then COVID hit. You know what I mean? And that just messed everything up. Graph, you know, he's taking his breaks. You know, he's OG in the game. Graph, I don't really got to speak on Paragraph too much. You know, if you guys are from the city, you already know who he is. You know what I mean? He's really he's OG, dog. You know, so he's just, you know, he's doing his thing right now. You know what I mean? I'm sure we're gonna get back to it once everything gets back to normal. You know what I mean? I just think the COVID really messed with a lot of people's heads. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? For a minute there, everybody was stunned. Everybody was stunned. They didn't know what to do.
Now that it's starting to get back to normal, you know, slowly, you know what I mean? Maybe we will finish that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that. You know what I mean? Graph's like, we already started. You know what I mean? Might as well finish. But as of right now, man, I'm just putting out all these bangers. We're just putting out a lot of singles right now. But just seems like me and Dollar, man, we got.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk about that. You know, I mean, we don't want to say much, but you're working on another new project. Like you and Dollar, man, you guys are going hard in the studio. You know, what I mean, what's going on right there? Do you guys have an album you guys are working on? Is he helping you? Let's talk about this for a minute. Now, L Dollar, what are you and L Dollar doing? Is he your business associate? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, he's my manager. My manager. I'm saying.
All right. So do you see a big improvement right now with your career? Like, you know
for sure, bro. Dog, once you got a team behind you that actually believes in you, this is the first time I can say this, man. I've been doing this like by myself from the ground up, always since I started. I never had nobody backing me up. I ain't never had nobody give me guap, put anything up. It's all been me. And I just didn't really have a solid team, which I needed one. You know, a lot of people didn't believe in me. Maybe I don't know why. You know, but I just kept doing it from by myself. But once me and Dollar linked up, man, He's seen something in me, you know what I mean? And we're just gonna, bro, we're just gonna rise to the top, baby. Facts.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? If you're working on some singles and stuff like that, do you have any features?
We're working on singles right now. You want to watch this? Hold up. Show you something.
Oh, hold on. Before you press play, I just want to say, everybody that's tuned in on the radio and on my YouTube channel, he's got an exclusive track. He's going to press the space bar. Okay? We're going to hear this exclusive. Make sure we got the proper sound. Make sure we got the proper sound.
Yeah, this is our next single called Know My Name. Hold up. I'm just gonna bump you guys the hook. All right.
Turn it up. You know what I mean? You know, we want to hear that again. You know what I was gonna tell you? Can you turn it up? Can you turn it a slight bit up? An exclusive. Let's hear that again.
Turn it up.
Exclusive, folks. This is exclusive right here, only on the Majic Mixxx and the Majic Hour. If you come around here, don't be come around here, we let the choppers spray. Come around here, we hustle every day. Come around here, you better know how to flocks back in life. I'm hard with it. Been a while since you know what I mean? So there's a big surge right now. Like Nas just came out with an album. There's Griselda. There's a big surge in boom bap hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you're ever gonna be doing tracks like that? Because I know you're originated from that boom bap era.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You know what, dog? I'm getting real versatile these days. Working with Dollar, he's all about the mommy tracks, you know what I'm saying? So like I've always been on that trap stuff, you know what I mean? So but I've learned to do club tracks. I've done club tracks. I've done chick tracks, you know, for the mommies. I've done that trap stuff, you know what I mean? That boom bap stuff too. I've been getting into it, you know what I mean? Like I can pretty much, bro, like if I'm feeling the beat and I'm feeling if I'm feeling something, bro, then it's definitely gonna come out, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, I'm just trying to switch it up, dog. You know what I mean? I'm doing a lot of auto-tune stuff too, man. You know, that stuff like it's popping right now, especially in T-Dot. Shout out T-Dot, bro, you know? That's what we're trying to get me.
Do you see yourself going down, like, you know, exploring other cities, going to different studios?
Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to like dollars bring me to T-Dot, you know what I mean? And we're thinking when Shino drops, man, this is gonna be the track for Flaco, you know, like in Toronto, you know what I'm saying? Like to see if they accept me, you know what I'm saying? So if I can make it in T-Dot, bro, in Canada, you can't make it in T-Dot, bro, then you ain't making it nowhere, dog. Straight up, man.
Exactly.
So and T-Dot's more popping right now, bro. Like everybody knows that. Nobody can dispute that. Canada, Toronto is the place to be right now. It's been going on for years. There's a lot of Raekwon, who's else? Raekwon's down there. Everybody down there, you know what I mean? Like that's where Drake from and stuff, bro. But that scene out there, bro, is popping. Like it's popping.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. It's the entertainment mecca of North America. You know what I mean? You know what? My condolences go out to everybody in California and LA with all the wildfires and things of that nature.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
But you can't operate in things like that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously the next destination would be T-Dot. You know what I mean?
T-Dot, bro. 4 hours away, dog. What's up? You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? We speaking about El Dollar so much. Is El Dollar? I was gonna get El Dollar call me. Get him in the picture. Get him over here.
Hold on, I'm gonna get him. Yo, Dollar, come over here, dog.
Yo, we exclusive right here. Only on the Majic Hour and the Majic Mixxx only.
What's poppin'?
Oh, there's the man right there, El Dollar.
What's up, Majic?
What are you saying, man? We were just talking about you, like how much how much you're guiding, you know, Flaco and, you know, the rest of the team. Like, you know, there's a whole bunch of people behind you, Flaco. But El Dollar, tell me how you met Flaco and, you know, the chemistry's so great, my G. Tell me about this.
Yo, bro, straight up, man, I'm one of the artists that always keeps my ear to the street. I always like to keep up to date with the new talents in Ottawa and Montreal and Toronto. And Flaco was one of those guys that I used to see perform at your parties and all that. And I used to always bump into Flax on the street, and he was always proper and stuff. And lyrically, he's a monster, so it's something to be reckoned with. And I saw something in him, and I said, you know what, it's time to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? I believe in him. He's a wonderful artist, and look out for him, man. You guys have slept on him for years, but, you know, time is up now. You know?
Coming back.
You know what? I like how you said that at one of my parties. You remember that time there? You know what I mean? We had that. Yeah, man. Flaco's always killing it. You know what?
Remember the Halloween party when we bang homie out there?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know, man. I was just, you know, I was DJing and I don't know. Right? Okay. But I will say this. Okay. All right. So listen, one last thing, guys. Okay. One last thing. What about this top 50 in rating up in Cap City, right? And certain people aren't getting their credit, right? What do you say to all these authors?
Talking about that list, when that list stuff came out, that was like
yeah. The top
20
50 lists.
Out of it alone, bro. 20 lists. Explain that, please. Explain that, dog. You know what, man? Real talk. I don't know, man. I've seen the whole list. Like what? Every country was having them. Like during what? Remember that?
Yeah. But listen,
everybody was doing it. I was on one of the lists real quick. You know, out of the 20 lists, I was on one. Like Dollar said, man, I've been slept on for a minute, dog. I don't know why. Be real talk, man. But
can
you know
I tell
what?
you something? You made a remix, right? You made a remix. What was that? What was that dope track again? Dope Boy. Right? Okay.
Boy,
yeah. Okay.
Remix.
Yeah, the Starboy remix. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and all your other tracks, but that particular track right there. You know what I'm saying?
You like that one, bro.
I love that one. You know what? You sound like a bird on that. You're actually singing and you're rhyming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I can see with that track? I could see like a lot with that. If Weeknd didn't come out with that, it would be a whole different level. So we're talking about historical tracks like that, dub plates, freestyles, and you know what I mean? Plus, you know, when you spit, you're spitting with the ebonics. You know what I'm saying? With that wordplay. You didn't sound like you just got out of the house. Hey there, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Bring that, dog,
you know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at these lists, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm certain rappers I'm not seeing on there. I'm like, hey, these guys don't have bars, but how come these guys on there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
explain
saying?
that. Explain that. Facts. Tell me that, bro. Half these lists of stuff I ain't never heard of nobody on there. Real talk, like there's a good handful that I never heard of, and I'm like, you know what, man, this list is just funny. At the end of the day, it's a list. Who put it out? You know what I mean? Whoever put it out, it's their list. That's not the list of the
Can
city.
I tell you something,
That's not the
Flaco?
list of top spitters in the city. You know what I mean?
I will say this, okay? Big show or small show, you're performing, right? That's like you can put that on your resume. You know what I'm saying? And you got the videos to prove it. You actually performed not too long ago over at the Secret Summer Series over at Mooney's Bay.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, no, that was fun.
How was that feeling, man, to get back, on the microphone, even though you're on the beach, right? Because that was a beach setting.
It was nice. It was like, you know what I mean? It was nice to, it just kind of felt like somewhat normal again, you know what I mean? Like, dog, as artists and stuff, man, that's what we do. We love to perform, bro. We can't perform. What's up, man? You know what I mean? We're like, we out there in the lab, but when we're in the lab, we're preparing for the stage. We can't rap. We can't go on stage. So.
Didn't you just love didn't you just love the audience? You had like over 2,000 people on the beach,
Yeah, bro. Dope, a lot of people come up to me after and stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of people said they heard my stuff real good, you know what I mean? So and that's what I like, bro. I like, any criticism, and when people come up to you and say, you're sick, this and that, that's what we do it for, dude.
So what about rhyme battles? You know what I mean? Are you that freestyle? Yeah, battle rap. Like if someone, it's like, let me ask you something. Just listen. If you have a rapper out there, right? Because I know when you start to get, your clout up in Cap City here, you're going to have like some people, right? No matter what part of entertainment business, you could be a radio DJ, you could be whatever. You're always going to have that competition, right? Mm-hmm. So if a rapper says to you, let's do a freestyle battle, are you with that freestyle thing?
Nah, bro, I don't battle, dog. I'm too, I'm a hi-hat beat, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's all fun and games and stuff like that, but do say something about that I don't like, you know what I mean? He hit home too quick, too hard, bro, you know what I mean? I might dummy him right there, so I stay away from the battle stuff, bro. I don't like it, man.
Wow.
It's not it. I mean, I can sit there and make fun of you all day long, bro. It's not my thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather freestyle, I'd rather put down singles, put out albums, put out tracks, I'm not dissing, nothing against rap battles, Canada rap battle out here, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with everybody there, you know what I mean? It's just not my thing, bro.
So who are your top five, hip hop artists, male, female? It could be Canadian, could be international. Who are your top five? Top five.
You know what, man? I bump a lot of like top five rappers or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Game is my number one. I love Game. I love Pop. You know what I'm saying? Biggie. You know what though? I'm messing with a lot of Toronto cats right now, dog. You know what I mean? Roadrunner, Houdini, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? The Talib twins, you know what I mean? R.I.P. to one of the twins.
What about the violence right now in hip hop? Like, I mean, not just in Toronto. Like,
there's like 32 shootings in New York yesterday. 32 shootings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Violence and stuff. I don't know, man. There's violence everywhere, dog.
May I tell you something? I'll let you know right now. How can I say this? The hip hop game has got to change. You know what I mean? Do you see yourself doing experimental tracks like, you know what I mean? With like, I don't know, like a rock singer or like a peace giver. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Do you ever see yourself doing like a, I don't know, Kumbaya type of track? Like,
you know what, man?
No, I'm not trying to say no. I'm just trying to say a positive track, like a save the world track.
Yeah, man. I would jump on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely would, bro. Like, dog, I'm changing as a man, bro. You know what I mean?
If Doll is back there, he's looking at you like, we're going for that money, man. What you talking about?
Yeah, dude, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, dog, yeah. You got to check for Flux. He'll give you the sickest track of the Earth song you ever heard in your life, B. You know what I mean? Just bring that check.
No, but on a real tip, we just playing right here. But on a real tip, you know what I mean? Like, we got to start changing up our lyrics. We got to start like guiding. Like, we could talk about war stories and street stories and let the youths know, like, this is what we've been through. You know what I mean? And you're older now. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're supposed to do. And look at the way the world is going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, man,
you know what? Everybody's on a fixed income right now worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, it's crazy.
That's true, bro. Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
So
who would have thought this Corona stuff would ever happen in our lifetime? You know what I mean? Like, now we're walking around. Look, I got designer. I'm rocking designer masks everywhere I go, bro. That's it. I gotta rock this every day. You know what I mean? I
want to say big ups to my family members. They gave me a bunch of masks, even some wool ones. So yeah, bro. And you got winter right now. We're heading into September. We got how many days to September? Like 2 days to September. right? And you know, school's gonna begin. School begins on Monday.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I
My
mean?
kid's going. My kid, my oldest is going to school in September. Yeah,
You
like
know what I'm
next week.
saying? Like the time we're recording this interview is at the end of August right now, 2020. You know, I hate giving dates, but we're giving dates for this specific interview. And you have children, and you know, you're in the mix, and you know, everybody's got some loved one that's in the mix. Like, how do you feel about this, you know, this reopening, you know what I mean? Well, trying to reopening and starting with the children of all things. Like, come on, you know, like
Yeah, man, I don't know, bro. It's just crazy. We just gotta see what happens, man. You know, we just gotta go with the flow like we've been doing, bro. We don't know what's going on, man. We don't know how to. You know, everybody's just all over the place right now. We're trying to, you know, single file. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna get through it, dog. We're gonna get through it for sure. For sure, man.
So, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about your producer there, Haji. You know what I mean? If Haji wants to come into the picture real quick, because Haji's legendary in Cap City / Ottawa. I remember, Haji, I remember I had a beat and you had a couple artists jump on it, and I remember you engineered that. It was so sweet. I don't know if Haji wants to get on. You might as well get
Nah,
him on.
he's busy right now, bro. He's doing some stuff right now. He's ghost, man.
Yeah,
I just
he's like, I don't want to be on. I don't want to be on. Okay.
Yeah, man. He just, you know, he sticks to what he knows. You know what I mean? But just know
Yeah.
he's here. He's doing very good. He's doing very well, giving us these bangers.
So let's talk about your old label. You know what I mean? Like, weren't you signed to a label? Let's talk about that part in your life, right? Before you came to Ottawa, or when you went to Ottawa out west, you had a label. You're part of a label. Tell us a little bit about how it was out in the West Coast scene in Vancouver.
Yeah, it was Cartello Records in the West Coast. It was crazy, bro. I started rhyming on West Coast beats. So I brought that Detroit slang to the West Coast. Was rhyming off West Coast beats from the jump. So you know what I mean? Like, so I was on that lane forever. The West Coast tip, I was on that tip. Like, that's me. You know what I mean? That's where Flaco first started, was doing the West Coast. But I brought this back down here to the East, and that's what makes me different from everybody, bro. You know, I say this in a lot of interviews still, but that's what makes me stand out from everybody out here. You know what I mean? I don't have the same flow.
But when you were in the East here, and then you went out to the West, you were into that boom bap thing. You know what I mean? A lot of that New York-ish, or because I'm here. Because I remember that time I was in your whip, right? And you showed me a whole bunch of material, right? And I heard a lot of boom bap. I heard West Coast, a lot of West Coast. You know what I mean? And, you know, you were telling me, like you were telling me now, like, you know, when I went out West, my whole attitude of the West Coast sound changed. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming, like, what were you listening to before you left the East to go out West? Like, what were you into?
The Game, man. Big influence. I love the Game, bro. If I get a feature with Game, bro, I can die happy, man. Facts.
You know, it's 2020 right now, and online, like, artists are just sitting there. They don't have any tours, right? So they're getting mad features. You know, what's your ultimate track? Like, what's your ultimate track? And you got 3 choices now of artists that you can get to jump on with you.
Well, the 3 tracks. Say that again.
The 3 artists on one track. Which 3 artists? Which 3 features would you get on one track? Like, if Haji made a beat, what 3 artists, if you had a choice to jump on this beat with you, who would they be?
Like, you talking about big names and stuff? Like, anybody?
It doesn't matter. Anybody.
Okay, I'd say Game. Like I said, Game number 1. Rodney Ricch, I mess with him heavy. He's actually solid. Last one would be, I think, Filthy Rich, baby.
Filthy Rich.
That's what Filthy Rich. He's from Oakland or Ohio, one of the 2. But he's solid, man. I mess with him heavy.
Okay, so let's talk about your background real quick. You know what I mean? Like are your parents Canadian or like? Let's talk a little bit about that.
My parents, my dad's Lebanese and my mom's British.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm half Leb, half British.
Word. So you got the best of both worlds, man. You know?
2 different immigrants, 2 different ass whoopings growing up. You feel me? No, dude, dollars laughing over here.
So what about the UK scene, the UK drill sound? You know what I mean? Because I know, you know, you're half UK, so you must know what's going on there, right, with the whole drill.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few cats out there that I used to bump and stuff. You know what? To be honest though, bro, it's real different out there. It's real slow. So the dudes out there who rhyme, they rhyme really, really slow, too slow for my tempo. You know what I mean? But there's actually some good cats out there. Dappy, I heard Dappy. He's like the Drake of England. He can rap and he sings and he sold out the CO2. Was it O2? O2 Arena in England. He sell these things out. He was getting. I heard he turned down Def Jam. He told him to take a hike. You know what I mean? So
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
I
he's
mess with
making
that.
more. He's making more money right now. If Def Jam
Yeah,
signed him,
yeah,
he wouldn't be rich
he
like
does
that.
the whole singing. He sings, he raps, and he's like, yo, he's a beast, man. Yeah, Dappy's definitely somebody in the UK I would mess with for sure.
You know what, Flux? You know, this is such a great interview. You know what I mean? Everything's running smooth now with the Zoom. We were going to do a phone interview, but I said, you know, let's just do the Zoom, man. People got to see you. They got to see where you're at. So give off your social media. Give off your social media. What's your social media? What's your YouTube channel?
Social media, Instagram is Flaco, aka Flox. Facebook is Flaco Basil. YouTube, my YouTube account is Flaco Dope Boys ENT. Flaco Dope Boys ENT. That's my like my movement, you know what I mean? I'm doing that on the side type of thing, you know what I mean? We hope to, me and Dollar, you know, we're gonna come up with some stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, Flaco Dope Boys ENT on YouTube. Go check out all the material right there. You can check me on Spotify, iTunes, all platforms. Doing my thing is out right now on all platforms. She Know will be on all platforms. And that track you just heard, that preview there, that's Know My Name. That's our second single. And that's gonna be on all platforms soon, man.
All
Type
right.
in Flaco.
So any word of advice to the up and coming artists, right? Because you got like 16-year-olds. I had a 16-year-old hit me up to get on the show, right? And I'm like, you got to wait till you're 18, 19. You know what I mean? He was all upset about it. I don't want to say his name. He's a local artist. He has a whole bunch of friends. Some of their friends are 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. So so they're going to be listening to this personally, right? So what do you have to say to these young artists coming out? Like, what's the word of advice for them?
Right. Just stick to that pen game, bro. Keep writing, man. The more you write, the more you're gonna, repetition. That's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Stay at it. Keep busy. But honestly, now though, to be honest, now it's all about social media, right? So now you gotta have a team with you who can school you on the whole social media thing, because that's where you're popping off these days. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what everybody's doing. But yeah, man, just keep writing, dog. That's it.
All right. Well, Flaco, let's introduce your track, She Know. You know what I mean? And one last thing, like that concept that She Know, right? Like, did it come to you in a dream? Because it just played out so nice. You know what I mean? Where you did the video? Just tell us where you shot the video. Do you want to say that, or do you want to wait till the video comes out?
I'm just gonna wait till the video drops.
Yeah, you're gonna be surprised, folks, man. Ottawa's got some great places to shoot videos.
Yeah, man. For the track wise, man, it just came out, bro. Like it just came out how it did, bro. It just flowed natural. Like I said, when Capri just did the hook, he heard me say "She Know" at one part of my verse, and then he was just like, "Okay, I got this." Just came in, boom, that was it. It actually just flowed, bro. It just flowed. Dollar heard it, he lost his mind, and we just took off, bro.
You know what my highlight is? If you go to my YouTube channel, Magic with a J, Majic Mike, you can see behind the scenes. What's up?
I already knew what you're about to say. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, it was just great, man. Like, how what do you think I was gonna say? You talking about the smoke?
Smoke, the gas. Yeah.
That's another surprise for everybody.
All white, B.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
the pins, I'm telling Haji didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
We told the girls, like those Polar thing, I got the wrong cans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know there's different sizes, right? This one is the one that you just toss. So it just makes it think. So they went like this, bro. Red smoke just flooded. Everybody was coughing, bro. Like, director was coughing. All the chicks were coughing. We was coughing. Like, everybody on the set was coughing, bro. It was crazy, man. But that was like the highlight of the video right there.
And and truly, if you go to my YouTube channel, Magic with a
J,
you could see everything there. But what I was trying to get at is that there's a scene with you, right, where you're in front of the Mustang and you're rapping. You got the beautiful models there, and just your wordplay. So when I took that for the trailer for my Instagram and my social media, I was like, I like your wordplay. I like how your body gestures, because nobody has body gestures no more. Everybody's jumping up and down, or they're not jumping up and down. They're just sitting there, standing there and rapping with their little hands moving. You know what I mean? You remember, like, I think the greatest entertainer and the greatest person on stage that had the best body work was Tupac. I love Tupac. I love Tupac's body work. You know what I mean? It's so dope.
Yeah, Tupac is nice, bro.
Yeah, man, you're bringing it back, man. You're bringing that soul back. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Appreciate it, bro.
So we're gonna hear this. We're gonna hear this track, She Know. You know what I mean? Right here, crystal clear. Anything last you want to say about this track before we go?
Oh man, just take it in, and when it drops, man, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, man. And when it drops on all platforms, make sure you go, everybody download, man. Hit that click button, bro.
Did you guys eat yet? Are you guys in the studio? You guys eat yet? Did you guys eat yet?
Yeah, we just ate, man. We just about to bang out another track right now still.
Reason why I ask you that, because people aren't serious about the studio. They leave after they get hungry. It's like, let's go home now. We're done.
Oh, man, we live up in here, bro. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay. Let's hear this track.
I got my car right here in the corner, dog. I just come here, I sleep all day, bro. You know?
Yeah, you got those ashtrays too?
Oh, yeah. Good, bro. Yeah.
Oh, there we go, man. All right, man. Here's the track, Shino. And the world right now, you let me know how hard that studio's bumping out them wattage. All right? Turn up your woofers right now and enjoy this track, Shino, by Flaco and L Dollar. And who's the other man on the hook again? Capri. Big ups to Capri. All right, here we go in the mix. Brah! All right, man. Those of you listening to YouTube right now, this is behind the scenes in our interview right now, behind the scenes. So this is what people get when they subscribe to my YouTube channel. They get extras. Those of you listening to the radio, the interview's cut right now. You know what I mean? So is there anything else that you want the world to know about Flaco? You know what I mean? Like what is Flaco like to eat? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's Flaco's story? We're gonna do this real quick for the next 2-3 minutes.
What does Flaco like to eat? Pizza. I love pizza. Any kind of pasta. Chinese. Mexican. Everything, bro. You know, everything but Lebanese food, bro. I eat that too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I was born with a short. You know what I'm saying?
So here's another thing too. What do you prefer, indica or sativa? Because you're in the studio right now. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell me right now. You're in the studio. Okay, you're gonna smoke an indica. Why not smoke a sativa, my brother? You'd be up in that.
Smoke both. I got both, bro. I smoke both, man. Yeah.
So don't you think right now you smoke a big sativa, you start writing, and then you jump in the booth, like, or do you want to go for the indica to like lay back and, you know?
No. Sativa. I smoke sativa in the studio majority. You know what I mean? Indica is like before we cut or when we're gone. You know what I mean? Before when I get back home. You know what I mean? But no, you can't smoke two. Like I don't know. It all depends on the person, bro. You know, I know dudes who can smoke, quadruple trips. You know what I'm saying? And like they'll bang out tracks. You know what I mean? So it's all about your, I don't know, your body, I guess, man. Just know that Flaco smokes. You know, I'm a big smoker. Flaco smokes. Bro. I love my herb. Bro.
What about sports? You like playing sports, or did you like playing sports?
I used to, bro. Man. I'm getting old. I got a bad back, bro. You know? I got a messed up back, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you all get back to your work. You know what I mean? You know what I gotta do right now? I gotta go edit this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out what day you're gonna be on the radio, and it's gonna be very soon. Okay, and you know what I mean? September 4th. You know what I mean? By the time this is, people are gonna see this. September 4th, we're actually gonna, premiere your track. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? Most definitely after that, we're gonna have this on all my multiple platforms, all my radio shows. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just want to say one more thing too, man. If anybody looking at me for features and stuff, man, you holler at my man L Dollar. You know what I'm saying? You go through him and stuff, and we'll get that popping.
All right. And everything that we're talking about, all the links and everything are going to be in the description below the video. So thank you once again, Flaco, for coming on to the Majic Mike's YouTube series / the Majic Hour / the Majic Mixxx.
You know what I'm saying? Respect, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, dog.
All right, one.
All right, fam. Stay up.